Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is releasing in week 10 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2024 collection. Yes, it's that time of the week again, guys. Time to cover the latest weekly release of Supreme's latest season. As mentioned in that intro, it's going to be the 10th weekly drop of the Fall/Winter 24 collection. Now, there hasn't been any announcements that there's going to be a collaboration this week, so it's just going to be your standard weekly release. We'll cover all the release details, the individual pieces, my thoughts on the pieces, and the week as a whole. How we're going to cover all that is by using a Supreme community page. We'll head on over there now and we'll start covering those release details for week 10. So here we are at the Supreme community page that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to check on the items yourselves. But we'll cover those release details and then we'll dive into the categories this week to cover what pieces we're getting. So the items releasing in week 10 will release on the 24th of October 2024. They'll release online and in store, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. It'll also drop 2 days later on the 26th for Asia, Japan, all the other places it releases in Asia. There's quite a few now, actually, so I can't really remember them all off the top of my head. But yeah, 24th for a lot of the world, 26th for Asia. If you have any further questions, let me know in the comment section below. But now that we've covered that, let's get into what is releasing in week 10. We'll start off by covering the jackets releasing in week 10, which we have 3 releasing this week. We have a quilted work jacket with a huge pandemic business graphic on the back of it. I like the colors of the jacket, I like the quilted design, but that graphic on the back of it, it's not doing anything for me. We then have the brushed wool suit, which sounds very heavy, very intense, but I'm here for it. $800 US is quite expensive, but suits and tailoring is never cheap, so I could get around it. We have the micro down half zip hooded pullover jacket. I'm not a fan of this. I really don't like mountaineering gear and I guess hiking clothing. It's not a look that I'm all about, but I could understand a lot of people would really want to get into this. It just makes me feel like you look like the I don't know, like the soccer mom or the parents on the side of the field for like the kids' soccer game or something like that. It's not a style or aesthetic that I can, really get around. To the accessories, we have a push pin set for $32. It could be cool, and for $32, you're not really losing too much on it if it isn't. We have a leveling tool. So if you do some manual labor, if you want to work around the house, but you want it to be Supreme branded, I've got you covered this week for $48. It's a pretty crazy concept to think that they're releasing that at all, honestly. To the tops/sweaters, we have a short sleeve top here with a little graphic on the chest. I don't mind it in black or white. We have the chenille sweater vest. Nice colors, could look good over a couple pieces. I can get around that. We have the stripe long sleeve polo. The zip design, you kind of make me lose a little bit of interest, but overall, I think it's okay. To the hats this week, which I am quite positive on, except for the Liberty 6 panel. That is going to get a downvote straight away. We have the enamel small box logo. It looks okay. No dramas from me. We've got the brushed stripe beanie. I think it looks okay in the black. Got the Cordura ripstop camp cap. The texture on that is going to be crazy. It's going to look like a beehive design on it, but it comes in some nice solid colors, so I'll give it some love. We've got the mohair beanie. Solid. Just a solid piece. Nice color offerings. No complaints there. To the collared shirts, we have barely a collared shirt. I mean, it does have the collar, but it's got that hood as well. We have the waffle plaid hooded shirt, crazy texture to it. Not a lot of color offerings here, but the black one looks nice. I wouldn't buy it. I think it's fine. An interesting piece, definitely. Oh my god, this is horrendous. We have the matching pants to the jacket that I really didn't enjoy. Don't wear the full ensemble, guys. That's gonna look horrendous. If you do, tag me on Instagram. I want to see it. But I would not wear that. I wouldn't wear the jacket, and I definitely wouldn't wear the matching pants. No way. And the sweatshirts is our last section this week. We have the stacked hooded sweatshirt. That is a definite no from me. We have the state zip-up hooded sweatshirt. That looks horrendous to me as well. Normally the sweatshirts are my favorite sections in a Supreme week, but this is just horrendous. That is week 10. What do I think about week 10? I think the hats are the best pieces releasing this week. I think the sweater vest is a nice piece as well. The short sleeve top is not too bad. The rest of it though, not worth mentioning. Not a memorable week at all. Yeah, very strange pieces releasing in this week. But maybe you feel very differently. Maybe you think week 10 is a fantastic week because it's got a measuring tool on it. Maybe a pin set. I don't know. Look, let me know how you feel about week 10 now that we've covered everything to do with it down in that comment section below. And that's it all covered, guys. Week 10 releasing on the 24th of October or the 26th if you live in Asia. We covered all the individual pieces, my thoughts on the pieces, and the week as a whole. Not a very memorable week, not one that I think we're going to call back to at any point. Maybe if you're a fan of like the wool blazer or some of the hats maybe, but yeah, not very memorable in my opinion. But I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you're picking up something from week 10. What are you grabbing? Are you grabbing the hats, the blazer, maybe just one of the accessories? Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming weekly drops from Supreme, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,895 subscribers before the end of the month. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of October. That is everything I have to say about week 10 though, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you're going for something. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.